Hola,
Hello
¿qué
and
tal, mis amigos? Bienvenidos a Defense on Series, edición español. Nosotros
Sí, sí.
estamos aquí para jugarmos a magos, alguma cosa, no lembro el nombre.
I
uh,
don't know how I feel about
thank
bacon
you,
sticks
Bacon.
in
Sounds
Spanish.
pure la-
All right, all right. Thank you for that intro, Bacon. Very, very nice. We are now officially a Spanish stream, but yeah.
Ole!
Oh, where's that?
Ole.
Oh, what's this? Is
Not ole,
this?
ole.
Just wait until this turns
Oh,
into a
that's why.
VTuber stream. That's when the real memes begin.
I mean, if I wasn't so lazy, I would probably have some VTuber avatar somewhere. But yeah. Anyways, let's go for the recap, I guess. Well, last session, well, Nick did some training with Bam, and it went swimmingly. I think he got like one success thanks to willpower. It was very successful indeed. And then Bacon talked to Melchior Gold about selling his ship and setting up a shop. Oh no, not setting up a shop, setting up shop. There we go. Well, Melchior Gold setting up shop anyways. And I haven't actually officially announced it, but I think the way it's gonna turn out is Melchior's gonna make like his own company there, like consulting firm. I'm not sure exactly what to call it yet, but it's a thing for between sessions, I suppose. And well, two proposals for the civil administration on Gripnoy have been made. But on one hand, we have like unions, as mentioned with Bacon, with like the end goal in mind to do some Mimi kind of ideology government. And then we have Gold's idea, which essentially boils down to having a bunch of like mayors, essentially, for each individual like town, and then working off them. Some sort of like essentially like on Earth, but actually not exactly like on Earth, like probably like in America, where it's essentially like the money decides who gets to be elected. Okay, and then we have them being upgraded with a Bolan weapon system. I got some nice implants on it. Then we have Richard Bowie asking Ems to have a nice little guest over. For
Okay.
for you remember that it's actually Alexander Smith to help with like
Oh, yes, yes,
yeah,
yes, yes.
yeah,
The one I approved, yeah.
yeah, and then tries to talk to Nick, but only Neo was there, and he got like an offer to help with some AI, I think. Yeah, they discussed like AI for the cis droids. And she
Yeah,
was,
we discussed AI in general and what the best method to do.
yeah. And then we have Ems and Nick Zero talking about testing like time 3 on a single mining droid. And then we have Arad talk to Lewis about Lewis acquiring like a mind expert and some other few others of like USS projects. And oh yeah, deciding on like a catchy name for the Nano Machine Man. I think we should like do that at some point. Essentially the players are gonna like put in like some names. And then and then you guys like vote on it. Like 5 names in total, so it's also gonna be me putting a name in. And then we either like roll for it or vote for it. And yeah, I think that's it. What? What do you want left? What do you want to name of the food chains, Ems?
The cities and the mayors. You want at least like the burger mayor.
Oof.
in Gribbonor, you know, just to be like it's been colonized by Americans.
Oof,
You get the first city name to be called the Krusty Town.
please. You know, like a real chat move is just to go in and say, okay, first thing we're gonna like make a new New York, since you know New York already exists.
Mm-hmm.
Going for extra cringe, but no. Anyways, let's go. Who wants to go first, if anything? If anyone.
First for what? I'm not paying any attention.
Well, first to play.
Oh. No, others can go. I'm finishing a thing right here.
Okay.
I'm currently eating.
Okay, I guess that leaves Neck and Ems.
I never want to
Hello.
go first.
You never go first, so I guess that leaves
Yeah.
Ems.
No, I said I never want to go first.
Oh, you know I want to go first, so well, that still leaves Ems.
Hello.
Shalom. Okay.
Hello, my brother.
Okay, since we're starting with you, huh? Well, you actually are receiving a call from
Boy.
from a man called Make Your God. You're vaguely familiar with him, and well,
Is he the man that saw? Was it during the Nethandic invasion?
no, he was John Bowie's lawyer.
Yeah, because I think he was also the person I made a deal with to put through Town Buku for assistance.
Not sure. It's been too long for that.
Okay, fair enough. I'll just remember him as the lawyer.
That's fine. Where do you want to take him?
What? Speak to him?
Yes.
Probably when we usually speak.
Sure.
Command room or something.
Sure, that works just fine. Let's see who's on here. Well, let's then delete this dude. And let's drag out make your. Oh no, my list is struggling.
Oh no.
There we go. Now my list is just struggling. Like just like what's a few seconds of like freezing.
Mercure Gold. Oh
Yes.
gosh.
Syndicate financiers. There we go.
He's gonna be like, hey, I heard you're a great builder, kid.
Good day, Mr. Hydeberry. Thanks for finding the time for me.
Wow, hello, Milkio. What's cool? Yeah.
So I don't need to think my sentences enough. Because I'm drinking my cup of tea. And I burnt my tongue.
Hmm.
But, well, nice to meet you. So, what's the, call for?
Well, as you might have heard, there's currently a large investment going on for the planet of Gribnoi. And he makes like air quotes as he says this. Which is currently under Vyacheslav Stanek. And, well, my colleagues have appointed me to be one of the well, driving forces in the background behind it, and well, make sure that things go smoothly. Woof, woof. And well, I've heard great things about your projects. In fact, you've been recommended. I've heard you are working on something interesting. Some sort of like droid project, which could perhaps be utilized by us as well.
You mean the Sith battle system, which is going to be used for majority combat, and recently, with my suggestion, with a little help from, with a little brainstorming session with one of my colleagues in our base, we might be able to create a AI to help it in the civilian parts as well,
Hmm.
in terms of basic maintenance and perhaps maybe do some a bit of construction or crafting if the program in the AI is built that way.
Ah, yes. That would be ideal and exactly what I'm looking for. Well, um, well, we may have a proposal for you at our hands. Usually,
Mm.
usually, we just hire contractors, but as things stand right now, it might be easier and cheaper in the long run to have you supply us workforce. Would you be in general interested in something like that? We would be, of course, supporting you in exchange.
I would be interested, but I only recently spoke to the individual who's going to be building the AI. You see, so it's not fully. Was it? The body's nearly finished, but the mind is only beginning to be worked on.
Mm. I see. Well, I think we can still help you out in that case. Since you say the body is nearly finished, well, we would we would be able to maybe help you out and bring you into contact with more people to finish the AI in time. First of all, though, what kind of AI do you have in mind? I'm not an expert, but I believe there is some sort of distinction between the different kinds of AI in terms of what they're capable of and what is required to make them. I believe there's even a tier that is solely reliant on enlightened sciences to create.
Yeah. When it comes to the AI, and when it comes to it, let me just get the AI creation system so I can just simplify it for the other people
Mm.
in the chat. I don't want like a very smart AI. Let's just say, kind of
Mm-hmm.
at least want like an advanced AI. To have like two dots to fill it out. It still takes orders from that. It's not like perfection, but it's sort of like it can run the basic things. If
Mm-hmm.
you told them to pick up something or to cut down something or to just maintain it, because you don't want to do complications out the gate, because you would rather just do it via was it update software updates over time if you want to specialize something.
I see, I see. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Because the
Indeed.
main because the main motto of this project was to keep it as cheaply as well, make it simplistic as possible when it comes to the droid manufacturing parts. As I look at the other bits, they seem to either have accrements, so bits unnecessary things added on to them when it comes to humanoid droids. So
Mm.
I'm just trying to find a way to simplify the process to make it more of a mass manufacturing way.
That is a wise policy. Hmm.
Because if you could just give somebody a manual to read with 5 pages, they can probably get it fixed. But if you give somebody 50 pages, they're most likely going to, let's just say, going to skip corners.
Yes. Of course. Hmm. Well, I'm looking some things up here, but as I understand, this advanced AI would not be capable of human interaction in a proper way. Just commands. Hmm. Well, I guess that's not too bad. I was, but it might. Yeah, no, that actually might be better for now, as I see the cost of making it might be exponentially higher. Sorry if I'm looking up things here as I go, but I'm not an exact expert. And I will, of course, consult with our own experts on this matter. But as it stands right now, I'm
Yeah,
very
'cause-
confident that we might be able to come to a proper support agreement here. Of course, we'll also be willing to supply you with the necessary materials. I believe recently there has even been some strides been made to have easier resupply on Ceres.
Ah, oh, is that the start? Is that the little portal thing on Pugo?
Yeah, I just received a message about that a few hours ago.
I was helping Sam O'Neill with that project, so
You were involved in that as well. I will update our database accordingly. Well, what do you need in terms of production once it's finished? And how much how much time would you need for each unit? I suppose.
Outer Game Redoma.
Yes.
Something I didn't actually plan. Oof. What would be the? Because at the moment, getting the materials, the robot bits, one can easily order from the market very easily.
Yeah.
It's just the main problem is assembling a team to manufacturing it. That's the big crux of it. Because you can only produce so much if you have so many people dedicated to it.
I see. So you're lacking mostly in manpower.
Yeah. But if this project works out very well, we can slowly probably replace those manpower with the droid so we can make it self-assemble along the lines. If we pull our cards right for the long haul.
It seems like a rather long time, though.
That is true, but it just really comes to just those all questions I didn't really thought of. No, really.
Well, we're still in the beginning phases of the Gripknight project, I think. But there might be a solution. We're currently running a program to encourage businesses on Gripknight, and I believe if you are formally on Gripknight, let's say, for example, if you were to run your office from there, for example, for a company that produces robots, then we might be able to put you under that program. And yes,
I do have an interest. Are you aware of my coordinate? Trying to get her name up now. Give me a sec. What's wrong with Roll20? Give me a sec. It's not. Oh no, it's activating. Her name. Are you aware of Jocelyn Simmons?
I am aware of her to a certain degree. I can't say I'm particularly familiar with her case, but I have not heard much good from her. She might be a wonderful subordinate to you, of course, but I can already tell you that her reputation amongst the syndicate is less than ideal.
Well, we were speaking about setting up a business when it comes to real estate, because since this colony, I'm going to assume, will be growing, not at an exponential rate, but at a steady rate, the housing or real estate could become a somewhat of a formidable market. We were discussing about.
Indeed, it would be. Indeed, it would be. And in fact, building in general has been quite a thorn on our side. We're currently trying to encourage one or more construction company to arise. However, we're still quite bottlenecked as in how big we want to make it, and of course, not only that, also how much money we are willing to invest into it right away, because eventually, any construction company will not be as useful once things are built up, and then we have to take care of it. As we are not quite able to move these people back to Earth, we want to keep it as small as possible while still maintaining some degree of efficiency here.
Well, that is true. That is true. Now, may I ask you a question? Who would be in charge of those construction companies? As well, in the future, I'm not saying now, but in the future, I might need to speak to them when it comes to some building projects in the future.
I see. Well, the answer is rather simple to that. They are contractors. Well, essentially, they're being contracted out to. Well, we encourage them to found their own companies, and then have them move here more or less. But most of them are very experienced already, and the ones we have been looking at in particular would already have some staff at hand that they can just bring, and we already did some basic background checks for them, so they should be in the green. Of course, once we've further narrowed our selection down, more investigation will be done, but I'm confident that no problems will arise. Within,
Okay.
of course, a certain degree of inaccuracy, of course. But yes, I can give you some contact information once we are ready. Well, but back to the topic at hand. If you, if you're willing to make a deal with us, we're willing to support you. But the only way we can properly support you is if you have something on Gribnoi, some sort of like office or the like. Even if you do your construction here, I'm not sure what exactly your plan is, but that's the minimum requirement. And in exchange, of course, we would get a stake in the company, and more importantly, have a certain say in how the company is going to be developed. We will probably not make much use of it, but we would like the rights to have a certain corrective influence on all these new companies. So you see the sort of consulting for which we take like a moderate fee, but nothing more. It's a standard issue procedure.
Okay. Okay.
And yes, we'll be able to provide you with some manpower for the time being, and well, I don't think we're exactly fall short on people with that talents and skills, but it might be wise to keep them around, as I don't think this kind of expert will be able to make full use of their talents anywhere else on Gribnoi. Of course, once you expand, you can fully go on for any new capacity. You can use what do you call it? Robotic assistance to build your robots. But well, essentially, what you still it was still recommend having the staff around in some capacity. I guess in theory it's possible to like mind wipe them, but the process isn't perfect, and we are not a new World Order. We would not want to waste the experience that they have made working with you, only to
Yeah,
wipe it away.
because that would just kind of be very wasteful, in my personal opinion, and inefficient. So it'd be best to get them to work along with the regime within the construction flow, within the flow of building.
Excellent. Well, you can send me your estimates later, since you didn't seem to have an answer right now on like how much time and what capacity you can produce.
Mhm.
But just send me something so I can work with it, and well, you've already proven that you're more than capable to produce such robots, as I've seen with your mining droid project. I've taken the liberty of looking into it a little bit.
Well, with the mining project, there's let's just say a test I'm currently working on as a side project for the mining droids. Are you familiar with the usage of time?
Ah, well, I suppose I am.
Well, I'm working with a colleague called John Bowie just to see the mining droid's efficiency rate when it comes to mining per second or minute, to see if it is more productive in terms of it when the application of time's been added on, to find the most optimal thing when it comes to time with it, making it a lot more efficient than building the base.
I see, I see. That seems like a wonderful idea, albeit a bit, well, risky.
It is risky, and this is sort of like a single test to see on one mining droid to see versus a standard versus a time enhanced version, and what are the flaws of that, such things. But if it does work out, there could be a simple implementation of an upgraded model of the mining droid, if it was to work out successfully, that is.
Of course, that works with us, I suppose. And well,
And I will.
tell me,
Uh,
tell me the results of this test. If if a certain degree of efficiency is achieved, then maybe this is worth looking further into it.
Yep, and hopefully, which I'm going to speak to John Bowie about, hopefully he can make a minor upgrade to the mining droid AI to become a more general resource extraction droid than a specifically narrow mining droid, to make it more workable within Gribanoy. For example, cutting down trees or digging holes in more suitable environments.
I see. So you want to have some sort of worker. That's I suppose acceptable. Let's see. Here I run some numbers up. Then let's see. Gonna have you roll in a sec. Remember like perception, empathy.
Difficulty 6.
Difficulty 6 indeed.
Shit dice. Let's do this.
God bless.
That man caught me.
Well, no, you caught the man. Because he was the
His
one
face.
obscuring something. Oh, as he like talks, you really get the feeling that he's not like too impressed by the idea of like a big like robot population. He's like some merit in having them, but apparently you know, once you start talking about you know, like larger tasks like cutting down trees and stuff like that, he's less impressed.
It
Like,
could be, but I'm just looking at efficiency gains, really.
yeah.
So,
Well, do you have any like finance?
No, I'm afraid.
Okay.
So, you want me to do charisma academics? Because that's like the closest thing.
No, that's rather specific to like something like that. Okay, so
Because I
there's like a
don't
mark.
think I got.
Yeah, but you know, yeah, there's like something amiss here, like something you're missing, for sure, for the 4 successes. Like he doesn't tell you like why he doesn't like it, or he even like says he doesn't even like openly states it, but there's like something.
Okay, I see.
It's not
So I better move on to.
well, it's not something against you, as you as clearly able to tell, but rather something about like from a, like a logical standpoint. That's the feeling you get.
I see. So it's basically a certain bit he doesn't like about. Fair enough. I can't really convince him because I got no economics knowledge, so it can get on my character sheet. So
Yeah, I mean you could always ask Josley, no, or something.
that'll be a bit rude for a first encounter.
Well, no, like afterwards, since you know. See, he's still waiting on stuff for you from you anyways.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
Probably ask.
Yeah, you
Probably
can.
ask down the line. So
Yeah, okay. You can ask down the line. And well, he says, well, that has been a rather fruitful endeavor. For future plans, well, we will be in touch, I suppose. And well, until then, good luck. And if if anything else comes up, feel free to call me. I will be quite available for this project, as my entire schedule has been freed up for this. It seems I will be moving permanently to Gribnoi at some point in the future.
okay.
Yeah, and he says this. He like leans back and rolls his like chair out of the way and points at a bunch of like cardboard boxes and says, "See, I'm already packing."
Oh. What? And it's like, well, that's a very it's very exciting. I'm assuming you're very exciting to move to a new area.
Oh, sort of. It will be my first long-term assignment outside of Earth, but I'm very confident that things will be quite alright, as one of my colleagues has already been there and and told me that well, the environment is more suitable for human habitation. I'm not too worried. I might have to pay a little bit more for some champagne, but that's I suppose the price I have to pay, and or well, that will be a part of my fees. And he gives you like a bit of a sort of evil grin, and you see him like rub his hands a little bit.
And Hyde's gonna pretend not to notice that. You know, it's just been like, yeah, this is a normal Sydney behavior in his back of his mind. It's just, well, very good then. I will send you the report about the estimate costs. Hopefully later down today, after getting some calculations done, and we'll see what we get from there.
Alright, excellent. I'll be looking forward to that. And good day, I suppose.
Good day.
Okay.
Cool.
Just to get it out of the way. Essentially, what like Jocelyn's gonna tell you at some point, is that she thinks that no, she thinks about it. Like this might be a bit like a long-term plan on his part, but essentially he might be planning to have like a large population that also like that works sort of as also the part that pays for everything, like a sort of like they think robots are cool and stuff like that, but they might be wanting a largest possible population to have them as like a sort of customer base, essentially like pump money in and then have like a lot of commerce. They generate money, but they also like spend the money they pay them essentially on
I see.
getting stuff back.
See. As I speak to Jolene, it's just like, now I'm going to need to speak to you, and I'm going to ask you some questions because I have now got a lot of things to do during eventual months, and could you, because I have an idea.
Hold on, let me just draw her out real quick.
Okay.
There we go. Jocelyn Simmons. There we go.
I sit on the chair.
Oh my god.
And I'm going to ask, so how much, that ship me and Viciouslov got, the broke, I just show like a picture from the tablet. I was having a think about it. Would it be more better to repair it and sell it off, or because I'm trying to figure out ways to, because their little construction company they're starting, right?
Yes.
Due to the amount of, because I might be thinking about using some of their services, because due to the amount of things that popped up, such as the train, which is going to take a huge amount of time. That's not even funny. The Sysdroid manufacturing, also doing maintenance, so on. When it comes to the construction to Gribanoy, I might be tempted to use that construction firm to build the real estate part to have a foot in.
I see that. I don't need a rough.
Because I'm a bit. Wow. I normally would like to build things myself, but as numerous tasks have recently popped up, I'm trying to look for ways to cut down on it. So,
Yes.
since this new construction firm popped up, I just want to see if it's wise enough to use it or not. If not, I'll try to figure out another way to do so. Would it even be profitable to do the real estate?
I think it would be very profitable. Initial investment might go up, but I think that just means that it will take longer for the money to be made back. Although there's something to be said about if you really don't have the time to build something yourself to keep the cost low, I'm sure that you have good reasons for this. That and you would probably be able to. Yeah, you'd probably be able to do this yourself. Yeah, no, you can just hire them. I suppose, as long as they have a reasonable prices. I'm not sure exactly. After trying to keep up with things. My reputation is making it a little bit hard, and she like smiles a little bit awkwardly here.
Yeah.
But long story short, we have, well, I have rather been able to acquire there's some sort of big project going on with them essentially trying to mirror some of the earthly, well, build up programs like not like the ones that destroy the local economy, but the ones that are designed to actually build up the area that they
Ah, I see. So actually building the infrastructure, not exploiting it just yet.
well, yes. Well, usually like 8 programs are designed to destroy the local economy and make them dependent on outside goods, and perhaps even services to some degree, while drawing the well, more promising members of society away. At least that's how it usually goes. And well, there's a profit to be made here in that. But well, there's also something to be said about building stuff properly up. It's since normal export and imports more or less out of the question. It is probably wise to do it this way and have some sort of economic base going on for a faraway place like this. So I'm pretty sure that that should work out for you. I recommend trying to look into what they have to offer in terms of construction. If you have to wait a few years, well, you might be better off doing it yourself regardless. But if they can get their things going up, the productivity, I guess, up and running as quick as possible, then you should be fine. It all depends on the time frame and what you think is reasonable. But if you can cut it even by a few months or so, and then focus on like your own projects, that might be better for you. I guess it's a measure on how much you value your own time. But believe me, there are arguments to be made, even if you don't fully efficiently use your own time, that someone else does it.
That is true. Aside thinks. Okay. First things first. Let's figure out what the cost per unit would be for the Cis battle drones or droids. Just to, because he's going to be expecting a report somewhat soonish about the estimate cost. So, do you want me to help you? Because I'm probably going to I'm going to have to probably delegate you to doing that task because it's mostly about economics.
Oh,
'Cause
I can forward any papers you need. Just depends how you want to do this, but if it's just about cost, I can basically just forward the information without your input. But if you feel safe, I can of course send it to you first.
Yeah, can you send it me first and explain it somewhat? 'Cause, I may not have much of a economic education about it. In terms of efficiency, is more thing I'm more concerned about.
That's fully understandable. We'll have a look, but yeah, I should be able to do that real quick. I already did a few of the calculations, and just a couple of thousands per unit should be good enough if you build the important bits for yourself and have a properly equipped factory to work with, or workshop rather.
Yeah, which I have in Puko, but I have a feeling we're probably going to need to move that somewhere as things get more crowded in Puko as time goes along. But after that, I'm probably gonna ask another. Well, I'll probably ask Sam O'Neill to see how much it would be to fix up the ship fully, just to see the cost, and we'll see what we get from here. Not gonna lie, this bit is actually, oof, awesome. It's quite. I'm very happy that you're here because you answer a lot of questions I was very baffled about.
Of course, that's why I'm here. And I do hope you do remember our agreement.
Yeah, Radoma, remind me of the agreement. Because I need to write it down since I'm doing notes now.
Well, let's check his sheet, what I properly wrote down, but what I remember, let's see.
In quite a while, so
Yeah. So essentially like hopes, that, you know, once more resources are available, she can get more luxury, essentially.
okay. She wants more
Yeah.
luxurious goods. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll even build her a special log cabin.
Right, she wants more than a log cabin, but yeah. And then like in exchange, he's not gonna fuck with you in terms of the project.
Okay, fair enough. Yep. Intern, not fucking with my projects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Nice.
wants to make more money off it, essentially. That's like the entire shtick of it. Which,
Okay, she just wants more cash.
yeah.
Which I'm not gonna lie, that's a syndicate's job anyway.
Well,
With me, you will make guaranteed money. So that's kind of the hard way. Okay, I wrote that down so I can remember that. Do that. Press X on that. Now, I'll be like, I will remember the deal. I'm gonna ask, have you been looking for something interesting recently? Any form of luxuries?
I've been looking at some stuff, but that stuff doesn't fit in here. I was hoping to get a pool.
Could probably build a pool in Gribanoid, to be honest.
Well, yes, but it's not.
Not the same.
It doesn't have like the right personnel. But tell you what, if you really care, then you should have like some sort of like pool area there, and at least have me like this. At least have like some special times just for me. Just have it closed down for like a few hours. Well, there, and I'm gonna be very happy and relaxed.
It's a pool to relax. I see.
Relaxation requires a certain degree of luxury,
Mm-hmm.
and you know what they say. If you have to,
good thing.
you have to act like you have to act like a rich person to be
Million.
a rich person. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
act like a
Indeed.
think like a millionaire.
Good
to be a millionaire.
thing. Fun thing, Radom. Good thing more traffic's coming to Gribanoy. Because one can easily build a pool. One can easily get a probably a ship coming in because the train won't be built on time. 5 minutes, go home, jump into a pool, get ship back on, go back to base.
I mean, Like the problem is, even if you have like a train already, like if it just appeared out of thin air, they still need to like build the fucking tunnels, which
That is.
and needs to cover like still quite a few kilometers to like a few hundred. I should like look at the train builds, tunnel build speed, but even with that in science, you can like make if you can like work it somewhat well. But yeah, it's gonna be taking some time for the tunnels themselves to be built as well.
Yeah, it's going to take quite some time for that. Since I probably had a good talk, you better move on to another player before I hog time.
That's true. But yeah, let me just note down real quick. Project. As long as here. So, office.
Turns out you just get like a floatable swimming pool.
Oh my god.
It's a pool. You can't be finished. Actually, coughing fun.
Oof.
Don't worry, Redomo. If my plan works out correctly, she could be swimming in high Kentucky in the freezing pool. This is what I made of ice. Jump in it. Why?
My god. You probably need her to some degree.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll figure something out.
Jersey, how about the about Macchio stuff. Okay. Well then, next up, let's see.
Hello.
I guess.
I'll go next. We can really throw the wrench in the system where me and Ems go first and second, and just completely fuck up the normal pecking order.
Okay, sure. Let's see. Where did we leave off with you?
I don't even know what the fuck is. I think I just got done talking to Mr. Goldstein.
That could be true. Let's see. What do my notes say? I talked to. Oh, you talked to Lewis about acquiring a
That's
mind.
right. He said he found somebody to help him with this project.
Yes, in record time, suspiciously, quickly.
And I was like, "That's okay, Lewis. You did exactly what I told you to do, so that's fine." Even though deep down, spaghetti-o.
Yes.
I'm sure there'll be no negative ramifications whatsoever.
I mean, there won't be. Probably, maybe.
Well, as long as Lewis does his job, it shouldn't be.
You're gonna be hunting down undead rats in a few days. Well,
As
in a
long
few
as-
months, rather.
As long as the ethics submission doesn't get a hold of me and Lewis, we're fine.
Oh my god.
What is it? What is it? I need to talk to Emps about something, right?
Sure, you can talk to him about.
No, I'm trying to remember because I think I needed to about the water pumps or like a dumb AI to monitor the water network in Grimnoid.
No, well, yes. Oh yeah. Just a thing you would be aware of. Amps is not an AI expert at all.
No, but he's got robots, which are just as good.
Well.
I remember, I'm not. I am not a robot man.
I mean, if you want to talk to Amps, sure, we can have you talk to Amps.
Well, that's fine. I'll talk to his computer expert then. Who could do no wrong?
Who was
Richard Bowden.
Oh my god. Well, actually, that would be John Bowie. I think he worked. He's like the closest one.
No. Remember, I had Richard Bowie work on my because John was busy and Richard worked over here, and he did good at it. Remember?
Ah, let me.
Did he? Are you sure he didn't fuck it up? I know he fucked someone's project up, or at least I was in his head during it.
Oof. But
I,
let me
whose
like.
head were you on?
Richard.
I guess I said hi to a message asking if he's got any like people that can make a whatever a robot to monitor water levels. I guess at like a water monitoring station for Grimnoid's water desires.
I don't. Redalma, do I have anybody on that on my base?
Well, you know who like worked on the last one. I think like one of them was
Is it-
John Boy, and the other one was that chick from the Iteration X.
Yeah, I would probably send them the message back and be like, yeah, the one who worked on that previously was John Bowie.
It's just a text message back, but he's weird.
But he did the job. Text message back.
Did he? Aren't we still waiting on the AIs?
No, like he actually the ice has actually been made, and even they even have like you know they even in use right now. That's why I think I've got like entire resource out of it.
Local man checks back in on side quest, finds out it's been finished for months. All right, thanks. Thanks, Hyde. Also, Train's gonna get water stuff. And then I guess I'll ring a ding ding, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Shittier Bowie.
Oof, the shots fired. But sure.
Where's the John of Bowie?
Well, Mr. John Bowie, are you ready to receive this call?
What base is he in again?
He is in Harlani.
Honolulu.
Oof.
I always fuck that base up. God bless.
The base that gets its projects done.
What?
in Hawaii.
Ring.
Okay. First of all, like, where do we start this call? Your office?
Yes.
Probably when he picks it up.
What? Okay.
Well, he is right. We should start this off with me picking it up.
Yeah, that's true.
That is mechanically how we have to start this.
Okay, Nick, where would you be before receiving this call?
I will be in the location of where I just picked this up. This phone call up.
Okay.
No, I would be in the middle of actually like reading the morning report. Being the
Okay.
good construct manager that Nima believes I can be.
Okay. Well. Let's go to this other background then, and let's see if it ever loads. Like the thing where you drag around for to drag the players around, just like start hovering in the middle of the screen, escaping the grasp of my mouse. I don't think that's good. Okay, and well, actually, Allied would be on the monitor since well, you said
Enlarge me.
I will enlarge you. Okay, you.
I
Can
have a monitor? Oh man.
Yeah, you have to
I
get
thought
that.
this was just. I thought I just had like a cheap picnic table that I just drag out of a closet.
Well,
No, that's what Sam does to annoy Bell.
oof. It turns out that when I checked your sheet, well, your basis sheet rather, there was like a little bit more of that here. But let me check something. My computer is dying. I want to know why. Okay. It shouldn't be like it's like 50% CPUs and 50% memory. That should be fine. Huh. That's strange. Why are you dying? Another question why Sort memory is used, but whatever. Let's see. Am I destroying my recording? Still only like 0.2% loss on like frames. I don't know. I don't know if that's what's going on. I really don't, but I suppose that means so I have to scroll down in rather annoying fashion. Oh wait, there's Solani. No, stop. Okay, let me like click on it. Come on. Okay, okay. I've done it. I've done it. But yeah, when
Have
checking,
you?
yeah, I've done it. When it was checking like your basis sheet, I actually discovered that you have not one but two officer space, officer quarters there. Like one of them was actually for Tristan, but he's skedaddled.
So that means Nima and John both have their own bedrooms. It's kind of hype.
Yeah, like they are living luxury comparatively.
I liked having like a cheap folding plastic table as my
How?
own personal office,
I mean, you
just
have to.
sitting outside of a
Yeah, you
hangar.
have that. That's what that means.
Yeah,
I'll do it for you.
I mean, like you have to remember, like it's space. Like what you have is probably like pretty sturdy, since well, otherwise it will probably break on like the first sign of attack. But otherwise, you know, there's stuff is made in rather simplistic fashion. Like you don't have like a mahogany desk standing around, but you have something space age cheap knockoff essentially, kind of.
Yes, space plastic, not to be confused with Earth plastic.
Exactly. But no,
Yeah,
like it's not like one of those you know, picnic tables or whatever you can buy for like a few euros. It's
yeah.
it's a bit stable.
Transplant. What was that thing that Scotty made in Star Trek? When they
I
went back
have
in
no
time?
fucking idea.
But yeah.
Anyway,
Mm.
I answer it. Barely looking up from my report. I am reading very seriously.
A wild sun appears on the corners of your eyes.
If only you knew how bad things really were. That model's has hit a lot closer to home with this budget than fucking anything else on Ceres, and I hate it.
Wait, we have a budget?
That's what is out of character. Yes, we have an abstract budget, and it's not doing too well right now.
Well,
Have you tried selling assets we don't have?
So anyway, point the particle beam cannons at Honolulu base for me.
oh my god.
Oh yeah. Hello there, John Bowie, the not artist.
I can be an artist. I can be creative.
Can you do country songs?
No.
Okay, then that is why I call you the not artist. There's a country singer in the U.S. called John Bowie. Anyway, I heard Hyde has told me you're the one that does the AI work.
Yes, I can do AI.
I am in need of how many? Hopefully not a lot. I am in need.
That's not what I asked. I said I've done many of them.
Oh, I thought you said how many of them. I'm sorry.
We have science. We have the copy and paste function. We can make infinite amount of AIs.
I don't know enough about AIs to know if that's how that works, but okay.
Well, I do.
Now
you know. No one's
thank you. Thank you for your words of wisdom. Anyway, I am in need of would this be a simple or advanced AI Radama?
Well, honestly, like an advanced AI, minimum.
Minimum.
Well, you can always go like up, but advanced AI will probably work just fine, like in games.
Understood. We need a complex AI.
I mean, it's your choice. Like one goes off a roll like every 2 weeks, and the other one needs like I think like a month per roll.
Oh, what?
Yes.
You do what? Can we just copy a complex AI?
No, not to copy it, but to make it like you would need to make one a new one for this one.
Complex AI. But really, we can't just import the supervisor AI and tweak it a bit?
Yeah, because it does something completely different. There's like a
What do you mean?
there's a difference between monitoring a bunch of mining droids and
No, there's not. If pump A's light turns red, ping boss to send a technician.
I see. Yeah, no, that's not how it works. But Josh,
What do you mean? We have dumb AI that can do that now. And
I
I'm
mean-
not talking about Indians.
I mean, if you want to like do something like that, like just have like a warning system, yeah, that can work. But you wouldn't need like an AI expert for that. You could probably run it off like normal technocratic software. But if you want to like be it somewhat autonomous, you would need like a proper AI for
Well,
it.
I need it to be somewhat autonomous because I can't hide on fucking. I can't visit Grimwood all the time yet.
Well,
Oh, well. What?
there's a solution for that.
Make a portal?
No, a different kind of solution.
I can make another portal real fast.
Just take like a deal with Mr. Gold here, and he will just make sure that you will have personnel on site.
No, because then he's gonna poison the water and turn it gay.
I mean,
He's gonna be putting fluoride in the water, and Sam doesn't believe in fluorinated water.
but the legal, you might be legally obligated to do that.
Who? Him or me?
You,
Says who?
the
Not
law.
sounding on Earth. He will take the water in your. But anyway, yes, John. I am looking for a semi-autonomous AI that can handle water management and production type facilities and pipelines, all that good stuff. Do you have any in stock by chance?
We don't stock AI. That would be slavery.
Sam just looks at like Cereum that's like up on like his like
Here-
desk, like in like a digital form. You know who we work for, right?
Yes, and we have good free-range AIs here. We let them run out in the wild. But no, the
Who the
answer
fuck-
to that the answer to that question is no. I don't have AIs in stock.
Sam's just kind of like get dumbfounded, like, whom's the fuck is letting their AI roam free besides him? Like,
I mean,
okay.
have you met my assistant?
Do you have an assistant?
Why would I not have an assistant? Don't you have an assistant?
I have two.
And why would you think I wouldn't have an assistant?
Because you're not patrolling Ceres and or managing the budget.
I'm making AIs.
So your assistant's an AI.
Yes.
I'm sorry? Oh. She is an AI. That Sam does not. Rami's your. Hold on, out of character. Rami's your assistant.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, I thought the black chick was.
No, she believes in God.
The black chick or Rami?
The Muslim girl.
Okay.
So if your AI says "Inshallah," we all know where that comes from.
Inshallah, brother. All right, but yeah, it's all right. So I mean, is that really running free then? If you're making her do digital paperwork?
I mean, paperwork's very important around here.
You just started doing your paperwork, didn't you?
I mean, it's the morning.
What time would it be, like, Redomer? Would it be like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock?
He's not here at the moment.
Oh,
He's too busy eating a potato.
This is the first thing John has done all day.
I know, but it's like you're still doing your paperwork. It's like mid-morning. Like, you don't get up at 4 o'clock to do your paperwork.
I had to do some light exercise before this.
Just see a progenitor about that. Anyway, what do you need to be able to get an AI of sufficient girth and quantity? I only need one. I think I only need one
Man,
to manage that for the time being.
I would need a lot of time.
I don't sell life. I guess I could have Lewis do a procedure so you can live a bit longer if that's what you're asking.
That would be pretty good, but no, our job's quite dangerous. So who knows how worthwhile that would be? Unless you can make me like immune to bullets, claws, and all the other things.
Do you want me to ask him about that? Because I think he would totally take that project on.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to ask, but
AI for Lewis to make you immune to at least claws or small caliber bullets.
I already got the bullet stuff covered. I usually keep a ward on myself on that.
Sam's having a weird time trying to understand how the boys are related at this point. All right.
But yeah, I just would need a lot of time. Just saying, maybe if you had something that would have helped out on that. You never know, so you gotta ask these questions.
Erdomer.
Yeah.
Erdomer, you can't. Okay, I was about to say you can't say you're back and then be quiet on me. Do I have anything in Piku that might help him produce an AI at slightly faster?
No.
Okay.
Could cocaine make an AI faster?
I'm gonna.
Could cocaine. Make faster.
I need cash.
Yeah.
I was told I need time.
Could bacon just give me like some cocaine that just makes me work faster?
I mean, theoretically, yeah.
The problem is it
No,
takes...
but no, it does have morphine though. That could probably make it run fast.
God damn it. The problem is that you need this kind of stuff for over a long period of time. At which point, you essentially getting like the drawbacks from it at some point. But there is like a thing, but you don't have it on base. Essentially what you need is like someone with like time 4, but you do actually know someone with time 4.
Noah.
Well, not you, Allied, but John.
I said Noah.
Well, no, he doesn't. But the other person that worked on the AI project with John Bowie, and John Bowie would be remembering here, it's
yes.
Fluvia.
Well, she would gladly come over.
Well, she asked for a price last time.
That and the keyboard.
Well, yes, but the keyboard alone wouldn't make her drop by.
It was a very nice keyboard.
Well,
These
yes.
werewolf bones.
I'm so glad we have him in charge of only the small base.
It's tempted to make an AI insert this base.
This is the man I'm entrusting to make an AI for me that's gonna handle water.
He did his job so far.
All of my projects have been a roaring success.
All 2 of them that I know.
Oh yeah, you've never met them.
Yeah, I never met him.
But yes,
I'm sure your Marines have met him, though. You've seen him at the shooting range.
I'm pretty sure Danielle has tried to stab it on more than one occasion at this point.
Well, then yeah, actually doesn't know that much. Do you know there's like some weird creature over there? Because she actually talks to like the Marines at times. As
Yeah.
like a cross like cross methodology talk essentially. But that's about it. And when they talk about shooting range, this is just going outside and
Shooting.
yeah, like
Oh,
this-
I love this place so much. But yeah, so well, how much time would you need in theory?
I mean, whatever Fluvia can give me. Really, if you can arrange transport for Fluvia, this AI would take no time.
Who is Fluvia?
I'll send you the contact info.
okay.
She's the second best programmer we got.
Who's the first?
Me. Me and Fluvia had a competition, and I beat her. That makes me the better one. I don't say that to her because we have respect for each other,
But yes,
just letting you know.
she's actually like under the contact info that you get sent, you see
Yeah.
like the casual like rank 4 on it, and quite a few years of experience, and well, you wouldn't be like privy to too much, but like one thing, for example, stands out is that she has like training at least in all spheres, and is quite advanced and quite in a few of them.
How? Sam's like looking at this information pulled up like John Bow. He's like, information. Hold on. How the fuck? How did you work this out the first time? I feel like her time was very costly.
You would have to ask Bossman on that one.
Noah?
No, but hi.
Our boss is the. Okay.
It's a nickname from when I first came here. I am really bad with names. I had to make names for all of you guys.
I understand, John. Your massive IQ is weighed down by the sense of gravity. I understand. Okay. How long would it take you to help to produce this, and what would it cost what would you like in return if I could get it? Besides fresh, untainted, recycled water.
What can you really get? Can you get me a teleport?
I'm not answering that. I'm not answering that question. I am asking you to work within your confines, and we will go from there.
A teleporter for a gun would be nice.
I'm a teleporter for a gun?
Or the quintessence so I can make one.
How?
I don't want walls stopping my bullets anymore.
How?
It is oppression, and I must overcome it. My bullets should be able to run free.
Sam is losing IQ talking to this man. No wonder why he's so big brain. He's stolen the rest of the series IQ. How much quid do you need? That may be doable.
I forget how much we calculated it out.
I
have to get back to you on that one.
Okay. Can you get back to me on that, and I'll see what I can do on that, okay?
Okay, I will.
Okay, thank you, John.
No
Stay,
problem,
stay
Sam.
safe. Don't try to breathe outside. But Sam's gonna fucking hang up and just rub his face. Oh, that's our lead AI programmer on Ceres?
A small,
It's gonna,
like a small voice whispers in your ear. Yes.
I, I'm gonna shoot, like, I'm gonna shoot Hyde. No, I'm gonna call Hyde, actually. I need to yell at him.
Hide, you're being called. Do you pick up?
This after the meeting.
Oh, sure.
Hyde fucking doesn't answer because he knows better.
Oh gosh. I'll answer it. Yes.
Hyde,
Exhausted from like 2 meters.
Hyde. It is like 10 o'clock in the morning. Why did you not warn me about him?
I thought you knew.
I interacted with John like twice on my entire time I've been on series.
Did you not get the impression?
No, I really did not. He seemed very well mannered, and he told me his AI is free range. I don't even know what the fuck that means, Hyde. What does that mean?
Was he referring to his little assistant?
I don't know who his assistant is. I know he has an African woman on his base that I thought was his second in command, but no, it's an AI that I never got given a name.
No, I said assistant. Didn't say she was second in command.
No, sister, my bad. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what's going on that base.
You mean Romney?
I don't have a name.
Okay.
I can look it up, but I really don't want to be bothered to dig any deeper into what's happening over there.
So,
Also, what the fuck is his nickname for Noah? Because he calls you boss man. You're equal rank.
I think he just calls him boss. I'm not sure what he calls Noah, to be honest.
Alright.
I actually know Noah's name. He doesn't get a nickname.
I don't. Yeah, no, but I like to think Sam's just kind of like, no. He said he gives everybody names. What is Noah's name?
Sir.
the bigger
that count?
No.
Does Sir count as a
No,
nickname?
and Sam now thinks you're gonna call Noah the bigger boss man.
Yes.
And like the highest ranking officials are the biggest boss men.
Big boss man. We gotta keep going with the whole Metal Gear Solid naming.
So,
Yes.
alright, so Hyde, I was told he worked with a Fluvia, and you arranged it?
Okay, did I?
I didn't arrange it. I thought you did.
I think Bacon was involved in it as well. I think I'm not sure if he did like stuff. Yeah, I think he did stuff. No, he did stuff himself. Never mind. But yeah, like there was some arrangement made at some point. That'd be. I'm not sure what exactly she got out of it though.
All I remembered was she got a bloody keyboard.
Well, no, she got more than that.
You guys are the worst that you're paying rank for and keyboards.
All right.
No, that was a personal thing. She likes a clicky keyboard.
Yes. Oh yeah. She also stole the pattern of Rami during the project. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
But John doesn't know that in character.
That's his payment. If he finds out.
But yeah, okay.
She has her own free range AIs?
Yeah, hi, did you set that up or no?
I personally don't remember setting it up. I know John had a good involvement.
Yeah,
It's been quite a long time.
he told me to contact her, also you to find out more because you set up the arrangement in the first place.
I really thought he did.
Did I get sent on a wild fucking goose chase, Hyde?
I'm gonna be true. I know I told him to set up an AI when he was under my command,
Yeah.
and he basically got that, and I basically gave him assistance when it came to it, the best I can. But the main drive came from John.
The main job came from John.
Yeah, John Bowie.
Yeah, so
So
I'm gonna strangle him. He set me on a
hold
fucking
on,
strangle.
hold on. What? Matt, I'm gonna ask you a question. What was the purpose of the AI?
I need a semi-autonomous, basically supervisor type setup to monitor what I'm hoping either be pumps and water lines and a potential treatment plant on Grimnoid to get us fresh drinking water because I won't lie, I require the pure slurp. This this recycled water's getting old, Hyde.
Okay.
And if we don't import our water anymore, we can start exporting it, which means the budget will look better because I
Yeah.
think only you know how bad this budget is fucking right now. Well, besides,
Mm-hmm. Okay. I did spoke to his assistant, not the AI assistant.
he has two.
His second in command, the supervisor.
I don't even know who it is. The Nima.
Nima.
Ah, okay.
And she did tell me mostly when it comes to making AI is time. Like time, it's very time intensive.
Well, yes, I'm aware of that fact.
But to nullify it, well, you can't really nullify the time factor in it, but to smooth it or make it small as possible, you really have to increase the manpower when it comes to building the AI. The amount of programmers on the team.
All right, I don't know anything about programming, so
Okay.
yeah, I don't do robots, Hyde. That's your shtick, and artificial people is also not my shtick. Surprised we haven't made. I'm surprised we can't just have two AIs copulate and then make a baby AI.
Well, when it comes to AI, from what I've been told, the more advanced it is, the harder it is to replicate that sort of shtick. Hence, most likely they'll go for a smaller AI. But I would recommend contacting, Halani Base again and talk to Nima when it comes to the specific details.
Okay,
Do you want me to be in the room? In the call?
no, it's fine. I think I can handle it.
Oh yeah, I do. Before you go, could I, since you have that ship facility within your base,
Uh-huh.
could I get like a quota? So an estimate cost, because I'm still in the decision making process with that scrap.
What ship are you working on?
You know the one me and Vicious Love brought down recently.
The one that's missing the faster than light engine.
Yeah. How? I was gonna ask, how much would it be in terms of repairs?
I
You can get back to me on that if you want.
Yeah, I'll need to get back to you on that because do remember at the end of the day, I don't make a profit off that. That's strictly a union thing. Like I could move you faster up the queue if you wanted to, potentially. But there's only so much I can do without, it looking like an abuse of power.
That is fair enough.
Now, if those trains come faster. But yeah, no, I will. You say contact Nima over in John's base then.
Yeah, just contact Nima, and she would explain everything to you.
Redover, please help.
Well, wild goose chase it.
Thank you for your. Thank you for your.
Chase if you...
I will contact Nima over at that base then.
Okay. I don't remember of the game. I don't remember even setting up that meeting.
Ring.
Okay, let me give me a sec while I track her out.
How did we get Fluvia? I thought you got Fluvia, boss man.
Like when you're just a very disappointed dad, so you just when you see disappointed dad just holding a cup of soda very aggressively, or a beer. That's just Sam right now, just off-brand Coke.
Okay.
Where did Fluvia come from now?
I have access to the space station, so.
Yeah, the space station would actually make it very easy for her to just drop by. Although she herself is also in a horizon construct.
Yeah.
She managed to keep it intact throughout the dimensional anomaly. That's that.
Hello, Nima.
Hello, you must be Mr. O'Neill.
Correct. Let me just preface this with I have been given the runaround twice so far. Now I'm directed to you. I'm looking to figure about getting an AI set up. I was told you're the proper foremost expert to the whole AI type stuff and how to explain it and other things of that nature.
Well, I suppose I'm not quite bad at it. My job is mostly supervision, but sure, what do you need exactly?
I'm looking to attempt to get some form of. Oh, hold on, I gotta open the thing up again. What was it? It was complex, right?
Oh well, you could get away with advanced.
Could I actually get away with advanced without issues?
Yes, as long as you don't expect it to work miracles. Yes, it will only do. It only will will work semi-autonomously, and that's it.
Well, yeah, no. All I needed to really do, as I said, is maintain, monitor, and then if something comes up that it can't basic fix, dispatch a technician to go. Make sure nobody's shitting in the water. Make sure nobody's stealing the filters for copper. That type of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm looking to get what I guess would amount to as an advanced AI, water management, production, that type of stuff, supervisor type thing, over a network like that.
Oh.
Made for Grimnode.
Well, I'm not exactly an expert on the on water itself, but I can certainly work on some sort of a supervisor AI. I've done some work on that. It will take some time, and to be frank, that might be the most important factor here. So I'm gonna ask you right away. What's your expectation on when such a thing should be made? And well, what exactly I would get in return, as it would be quite the investment that I cannot put into my own projects.
Time wise, how long would it be, Radom, until I need this AI really? Because surely they're not going to need the AI right after downtime. Like surely getting the water and everything, it's going to take a bit longer to get those pumps up because that construction company is going to be very busy.
It's gonna be very busy, but you're kind of expected to have to have like some sort of like water production up as soon as possible, and yeah, right after downtime, might be the first time they start asking, yo, where's the water?
Okay, so a month plus however long it takes to, I guess, get to downtime.
Well, that one.
Is that a valid answer? Month plus.
You can say like within a month, roughly, or something like that.
A month, give or take some leeway, if possible.
You might be actually cutting some corners here, but I think it might be possible.
As
If
for
I might need the help of some people, however, just outsource some minor tasks here and there, and I will need, of course, to have a look at what sort of tech we're working with, and what sort of machinery needs to be supervised, as that this will be very important to decide on the infrastructure of the AI, as you might or might not know, that that you can't simply just make a supervisor AI and use it on really any sort of machinery. It needs to be specifically made for what you're using. Even if if the basic functionality is common amongst the type of equipment you're using, there's still certain key differences that require more or less the same amount of work as writing it in new.
Oh, okay. No, it's not a word that I have, and I guess I'll send over because what was the what are Cindy's bringing? The material is gonna be? Well, when I go to Earth to get it, it's gonna be what basic mundane human shit, right? Give or take.
Yes.
How I'm parting them from the Cindy's that I'm gonna be meeting there.
Yeah. Yeah, more or less normal human shit.
Okay.
You probably would like out of character, like what you would be aware of to some degree. You probably would want to like look at what you're buying before going there, or at least like have some sort of assortment ready, so she knows what to work with.
No, that's what I'm gonna say. With that being the case, the basic I've yet to, as I said, this first real foray into this, and if you have a list of what is not top of the line but effective from both a unenlightened perspective and enlightened list of whatnot, could I get that so I'd have a better chance when I head to the mud ball to acquire them?
Oh,
Because this is what I want it to do.
oh, you're heading
Now,
to the mud ball. I didn't expect that quite. But sure, I can give you. I can have some look into it. But you still haven't answered my question.
what are you getting out of it?
Yes.
The question is, what reasonable desire do you think I can get for you?
She raises an eyebrow and says, "My my desires are quite reasonable, as you might find." And she looks like a little bit pissed at that, and I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, she's mad.
But what I want to get out of it would be some computer equipment. I will send you a list of what exactly I want, but it's more or less an assortment of various newer computer parts that I've been reading about, but they are hard to get up here. Well, new developments on the on the well, I don't know, on the mud ball, more or less, yes. So if you can, well, just grab me some of that, so we don't have to worry about going through supplies and the like.
Gotcha. And I apologize if I've offended you in any capacity. Talking to your boss about AIs and being told that they're free range and other things, I'm sure you understand how that can paint a picture of of the locale.
Oh, of course, of course. I can understand that. That's quite interesting sometimes to talk to certain certain people that like to screw around.
That's true. And for that, is there, besides the computer parts, is there anything else that I should be on the lookout for what you might want if when I go to the mud ball?
Hmm. Well, if you're looking into making something, there's really not that much to worry about if you're getting stuff from the if you have the existing list, which I will give you. But I suppose it's not strictly necessary, but stable power supply is also key to this. As without power, and of course some sort of backup system, you might run into an issue with not being able to figure out if something is wrong. You might just simply lose contact if power goes out, and things might not properly restart.
That's fair. That's fair. Um, do AIs run off of currency or just a form of electricity, or does it depend on the complexity of them?
Well, not just the complexity, but also certain AIs have work a little bit different. I shall say that some have more personalized AI that do require currency, but for this one it would simply require electricity and nothing more. And well, I would also request of you that perhaps you would lend me at least the aid of your well, some of your technicians from time to time. As I mentioned, I need someone to outsource some tasks, just some minor ones, but I would be greatly appreciated if I could make use of them. They would speed up the progress, and well, really anyone you can find with some experience, as well, even if I go for the bare minimum, you know, as I hit like perhaps some sort of some problem that might take me a while to solve, could delay the project overall.
Okay.
And you know, more people means potentially a quicker solution.
Redomer, what spheres is this? Or are these not spheres? These just straight like skill checks.
There's straight skill checks, and well, there's like an entire handout for this kind of autism.
I was looking at. I didn't know if it was anything different from that.
Yeah.
So it's first advanced computers and tech 2, hypertech science, computer science. Ooh.
Well, just to clarify, out of character, she has enough computer and computer science to make this work. Like, yeah.
Can you use a sentient AI to help with that?
Yes.
Rami helps all the time with it.
I was about to say I might have Cerebrum help make another AI.
That actually works.
The AI or producing the AI. As she said, borrow the technicians in the sense of helping with this AI, or like if she has a small thing like to ask for them to help with. she can put in that request.
Well, yeah. Like, she wants like two types of people. She wants like some people that can just help out with bunch of technicians, and if you can get someone else to help her with, like some proper person, then it would also be useful for her. But that's optional.
Like John Bowie. Okay.
Oof.
John Bowie and my AI.
Okay, let's just type down that she's gonna get expects computer parts from the mud ball.
Write that out for me so I can just have a note.
Ball. From the mud ball. Via what's your character's name? Sam. From Sam. Exchange for making well, pumping, I guess.
I'm gonna get there and I'm gonna find out like all the Chinese scalpers bought up all the parts she needs, so I'm gonna have like a fetch quest in China, like fighting off ninjas or some shit to get this one graphics card.
You're gonna need to like fight a bunch of virtual adepts that have seized the graphic cards.
Seize the manufacturer, seize the spirit of the card.
Oof, actually, like when did Bitcoin get started? Not
yet.
Ah, shame. Real shame, but yeah, like once it happens, they will go and go on mining sprees.
But yeah, so for the one about the technical aid, I will attempt my. I would ask her, but like, is an AI capable of assisting in the production of another AI if they have the know-how? Or is that bad?
Well, as long as they're supervised, that should be fine. For supervised was someone capable, and I would be more than capable of fulfilling that role.
Okay. Perfect then. All right. As for the technicianal help, besides for this or whatever, as long as it doesn't interfere too much with the rollout of the minor parts, that's fine. I'll see about moving you higher up the queue, give or take.
All right, that works for me. And well, remember, the more people you can get me and more support, the quicker this will be done.
Okay. Yeah, not a problem then. I thank you very much, and I will see about getting you those parts as soon as I can then.
Yeah, I will send you a list later, what exactly I need, but it should all be available on the market.
Wouldn't be the first time I broke in somewhere to get somebody parts, and I Sam just like sighed, like hangs out. I don't know if this could have done. Like hangs out, like looks at like Cerebrum. Hey, Cerebrum.
Yes, sir.
How do you feel about helping making a less advanced AI?
It is within my parameters to help you.
That's not what I did. This was a yes or no question. I wasn't asked about the parameters.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Does it want to become a free-range AI?
It is not.
That.
Oh no, that's right. I gotta call up John Bowie to let. Turn shoot me.
All right.
Hi, John.
Well, John's getting another phone call.
I fucking hate him.
Okay, yeah.
Hello, Sam.
Hi, John.
Finishing reading all these reports.
I'd wake up at 4 o'clock and work through them. That's what I do. It's why I have so much coffee. Anyway, so
coffee makes me twitchy.
When
I'm twitchy.
That steroids, I think. Lewis could fix it. Anyway, I'm gonna work about the other. It's no longer a complex AI; it's an advanced AI. I'm thinking. I just spoke to your underling Nima, uh, the lovely gal.
Oh, you
I
poor
have
soul.
Cerebrum over here that could do it. You still want the Quint to help with the project? Is that an agreed upon term so you can help her produce it?
Yeah, that's still agreeable.
Do you have anybody else that you know besides the the very expensive person that I really don't want to have to call if need be?
Well, she had that time magic that made everything go so much faster.
I It's gonna be a lot of pull to get her to come out here is my main issue.
True, true. You did ask if there was anything that could help on the time issue, and that was it.
That
But the quit though would be more than enough.
all right. Your free range AI, can it help make an AI?
It helped before.
I have not looked into any of those reports. Piku base gives me enough.
It's a very complicated procedure, very technical.
I They look like squiggly lines to me. I'll take your word on it. Sam with his one dot of computers. They're the squiggly line menace. I shoot those on the other side of the gauntlet. Alright, as I told Nima, about a month I'll need it in.
Oh, so she's gonna be the one responsible for it. Good.
No, you're working together. I'll be honest, Sean. At this point, I just need the AI. I'm paying you both for it. Please just get it done in the time frame I need.
How many successes is an advanced AI?
Not sure, but how much? Like it depends, like how much many dots and like how much you know, like merits and stuff like that. This thing has. So I can't give you like a straight answer, but it's gonna be like a few of those. Like maybe like 10, 20 or so.
I can get that done in like a day.
No, you can't because it's the interval per roll is like for an advanced AI, so 2 weeks. Just like last time. Like last time we had actually had the help of someone with time 4, which made it go faster.
Only we got Fluvia.
If
Or number, do I really need to go get this woman? Because if I go get this woman, I'm getting a proper fucking AI out of this.
I will call her up.
You're the one that's gonna have to pay her then. All right. Good luck, John. Let me know how that goes later.
She likes a good programming session.
God bless.
I will pay her an experience.
Is this an into? You know what? Okay. Yes. What is that, Foo? Okay, I gotta go, John. Bye. Click.
Alright, I think that's a wonderful place to switch over. Not sure.
Poor Sam doesn't understand the power of friendship.
Well, that's
Just because he doesn't need the power of friendship. He found this gun.
God bless.
Well, John has the power of friendship in a fancy keyboard.
Okay. Well, what would John like to do first? Aside from diligently reading up on reports, of course. And
Yes, which I have finished.
yes.
Dealt with those calls.
And dealt with those calls. So, what is your oyster?
I guess I'll ring up Ben. Tell him to get one of the mining droids. We're gonna go over to Rango base and go do the the experiment for Boss Man.
All right.
He's gonna immediately forget to call the lady. God bless.
Don't worry, I will not you.
Please wrestle your boy. Get your boy under control.
I mean, I got more time to do that. It might be early in her morning. I don't want to wake her up.
I
Oh no.
your boy hard wrestle him. I'll be back.
Well, you know, you tell him that, and like a few minutes later, Bam comes back. And behind them, he like drags the mining droid.
He hasn't destroyed it, right?
No, but it was quite loud as he like dragged it in, and you're pretty sure that they've left some nice little scratches on the floor, and in the robot, of course. And he like picks it up and like slams it on your desk.
Oh no! It might have just broken my desk.
Oof.
I send an email out to Taylor. Tell her to puff out all these scratches.
And she sends you like a message back. Right away, sir, with pleasure. And you hear like some door opening in the from the floor, like even before even before the door automatically closes, as of like Bam, being autistic, and well, you hear someone like already working on the floor.
She never misses a chance to get on her knees.
Yeah.
Anyways, go over to get them all onto the moon hopper and go to Rongo.
Including Bam.
I probably can't fit them.
What's
It's like I tape the mining droid onto the outside of the moon hopper.
I mean, the mining droid's not that big. You can probably fit it inside if you don't take Bam with you.
I won't take them with me. You might scare the normies over on Rongo base.
All right.
Also, I don't want to see. I don't want Dick knowing about him.
Ah, yes. Your secret tool. But sure, you can show up there. Let's make this simple and drag you over to the Rongo screen if this thing ever opens. Oh no.
And while I'm like flying over there, I'm trying to think about what I'm going to say to Fluvia. Try to convince her to come over for free.
I mean, clearly, the answer is you need to tell her that she's needed and that keyboard should convince her. I'm sure it will work.
I mean, she liked programming. She seemed very enthusiastic to be here last time. I'm sure she still feels like a challenge from last time, finding out that, she's like the second best programmer.
Clearly.
We had that roll-off. I won the roll-off. I
That's
remember
true.
that.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. Yeah, I actually have a history of that.
It was like she got 12 successes, and then I was like, oh, I got 13.
God bless. Okay, but yeah, you're at Rongo base quickly, as the ship is comparatively fast. But yeah, I sort of do remind me to like roll the repair thing at some point on your way back. But yeah, you arrive at Hyde's base. So, where would you like to head first?
I will try to find wherever Bossman is.
Wow.
His nice big base.
Bossman.
This is his experiment. He might want to get involved.
Yep. Let's go to the lab.
Okay, let's go to the lab screen if we can. Oh no. Come on. Yeah, I can do it. There we go.
Let's see if I can find the Moonhopper page.
He is the Moonhopper.
Oh, decaying machine. It's in another page.
Ah, there we go.
Hmm.
At least like one process already. And the correct one. Correct position. And now I need just to delete some of these people. Oh, in the meantime, John can feel free to teleport in.
Star Trek style.
I
Oh
guess
no!
I guess we should also get
Catastrophic.
Hello, John Bowie.
Well, hello, Busman.
Ready for the experiment?
I am always ready for an experiment.
Okay. We'll assist and you will lead the way.
Yeah. We set up like a little course in the lab with a bunch of rocks.
thanks for writing it out.
We got to test to see if this thing goes faster, so we have to get some stuff for it to play with.
Technically said so we have a ship. You can drive into one of the deposits.
True.
I mean,
Then
true.
we won't get the lab bonus.
This is true.
That's true.
Yeah, the lab bonus is a really important thing.
And, well, it's not that hard to get some stuff in there. To, you know, make it a viable test. Like,
Okay.
fuck you. Even have, like, people to do it for you.
Yeah, we get some like crates there because we just see if we can move the crates. Like open the crate.
Not increasing his intelligence cap. Yeah.
Okay,
And
and...
You're just trying to make this thing go faster, so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. And I guess time for you guys. Just throw me like some time 3 effect to get started.
I'm assisting him, so.
And then, well, we do like a research roll using the successes of it. To
You
lower.
both roll it?
Yes, you should both roll it.
What would be the difficulty for the time 3?
Well, base difficulty would be, well, you're in the lab, and that would be a 6.
Okay.
It's a home bonus, I guess, since you can get away with a lot more things without getting paradox. Since this is an actual
Okay.
sanctum.
Yes. I made it my sanctum.
So you
Yeah.
said difficulty 6.
Yup.
Still -2? It's been a while since I've been in the base.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Some merit applied.
okay. For like the magic effect, like I don't think you can properly lower it. And the other thing, in doing that as a proper ritual, it's more like using the time 3. Yeah, you know, to like help with your research, like abstracted roll for like a bunch of time 3 rolls.
Oh, okay, so
Okay.
it's stuck at diff 6.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, that works. Okay, then next roll would be intelligence research at an 8, but you, well,
So,
like -2 and -3 respectively.
Does creative apply?
Sure.
So 12.
God bless. Okay, well.
Ooh,
I don't
error
even,
take 5 out of 6.
I don't even know what to do with like 12 successes. Gonna be real with you. But let's just start off with like M's. Okay, so essentially what you find is while there is some sense in the application of time 3, you always notice it more or less boils down to additional actions, and it's not really like for a long time. Like you're not able to like control the time flow for a while, but rather in like small, very short bursts. It would be helpful in like time critical stuff like during combat, for example. You could have someone move at like twice or more the speed than usual, while still being able to fire fire guns and perhaps even do some a bit more complicated, but so but no longer actions like for example like digging a trench or something would hardly matter as you would be constantly needing to recast it, which makes
I
it
see.
impractical at best.
Impractical at worst, frustrating at best, I see.
Well, paradoxical at worst, I suppose.
That's fair enough, fair enough. If I could get away with some memes to be like time free on all of the mining droids, just to see the productivity rise.
Oof. But yeah, out of game, what you would both be aware of already would be essentially like would be one additional action, for example, for 2 successes. Like 4 successes would give you like 2 additional actions, and so on and so forth. And well, with 12 successes, when did John come exactly in?
5 minutes, 10 minutes.
No, like the character came to. When did he come to Ceres? Like at what point?
I believe Bossman was working on a satellite at that time.
Yeah.
So satellite.
Like the mining
Ju-
droids didn't really exist.
Yeah. Well, they existed in body, but not in the mind.
Okay. Well, now do you remember you weren't like super involved in it, but you do remember like some reports, Johnny boy, as as there was a project a while ago that essentially caused Piyuku to go to shit. And that project involved time as well.
I was there for that base.
Yeah, and well, this is well. It seems as well that one was able to create some sort of time time distorted space essentially. You know that much, but well, what if you create something that has like a bit of a different effect, but it's quite as potent? What if some sort of like enlightened gadget and of some kind implanted into the robots themselves that generate a sort of time field around them, and they turn it as
Put them. So you're saying put them in a time bubble?
yes, like a localized time field, just a little, not enough to
Be
to
paradoxical.
to cause any like rejection paradox or however you like to call it, just enough to like
Yes.
speed it up to make them work
Bossman.
faster.
Bossman, I think we've been going about this all wrong. Remember
Tell
PQ
me.
base?
Yes, it has a ship facility there.
Remember how it was all wibbly wobbly and timey wimey when we went there?
Oh, radiation. Yes.
Yes, it was quite a nuisance. What happens if we made it what they did, but on a much, much smaller and localized scale? And then throw one of the mining droids in it. Have him work around all in this little mini time bubble of theirs.
What, on each individual droid or on the location?
I was gonna put it on each individual droid just to be on the safe side.
Okay, but alright.
Do remember what happened to PQ Bay?
Yeah, we don't want to repeat that incident.
No, I don't want to see if robots can evolve after 10,000 years either.
No.
Could you imagine having to fight a 10,000-year-old robot?
Hyde thinks, and he just thinks of like the his advanced stage of war economy, self-reproducing, self-made, always hunger for resources.
Oof.
After 10,000 years, yeah, that would be scary. So, what are you planning? Tell me.
Maybe we can trap them all in their own little time bubble. See how it works out.
Okay.
All localized on themselves. That way, if one of them steps out of line, we can just kind of pull the plug. Hopefully.
Okay. So, do you know anybody with that ability on Ceres? Cause I'm not really a good person with time just yet.
I mean, the only person we really know who's better at time than me, Fluvia.
Hmm. Hmm. But the
The one
problem is
she
with
had.
that. Problem
Yes.
is, what do we offer her? Because this will be taking her time away.
Da-dum-tsh.
I know, I had to pull that pun. It was too open.
I mean, I do believe there is a connection between me and her. Seemed to be quite social. She had a lot of fun last time with the last programming exercise.
Okay.
Have I told you about the keyboard I made her?
Tell me.
I like break out the tablet and just like press a button to have like a spinning hologram of the keyboard.
Oh my god. Yes.
Hi Barry's just on the inside it's just like whoa. But on the outside it's just like very interesting.
I harvest some bones from a werewolf, melted down the silver from the talons. You should hear the clickety clack it makes.
That sounds very beautiful. Wow. That was something unique.
Us programmers, we really appreciate a good keyboard.
Okay. Alright. First of all, that's a good idea. Do we want to fix up the droid now?
I mean,
You know, the scratches. I probably noticed.
Yeah, that would probably be obvious.
have we got an alert yet about like the moon hopper like being on fire or something yet?
Not
Roll me a
yet.
1d10.
Oof,
I
no.
rolled it already. It's a 1.
It's a 1.
Oh, fuck, it's gonna explode. Yeah,
Oh.
you should try.
Yeah, well, I haven't, yeah, I've not paid attention to that. So let me, like, consult a list real quick, how bad it is. Because I actually wrote it
A
down.
1 is...
It is
a
the
1 is
worst.
explosion.
Yes, I
It's
know.
literally a full-blown explosion.
No,
No, it
that
doesn't
was...
say explosion. It just says damaged or losing engine.
Oh,
Yes.
catastrophic malfunction. 1 out of 5 of total health rendered out as damage of losing engine. Holy shit!
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Hmm. So let's see. Catastrophic malfunction. Catastrophic malfunction.
It just starts leaking fuel all over the hangar.
Weapons go off randomly.
Oof. Like Richard comes in and it's just on fire. But no, I kid. Well, with one, sure, we can have he can wiggle your way out of that of the situation, I guess. And and well,
Because realistically speaking, if he tried to fix on his own, he's fine.
I mean, he would probably like need to drag it to some sort of repair facility at this point. But I guess it depends like how good he reacts now.
Yeah.
But yeah, what about the goons that's in your base? Oh yeah, okay. But you actually hear like the ground shake. And
Oh no! It's the fat man.
yes, it is. And Casper
Ben-
peeks in
Bendy.
and he says,
Bendy? What's happening?
"Sir, I'm not sure. What you mean?"
Why does he not sense the ground shaking?
Oh, no, that's just it's actually the fat man.
Oh, okay.
Like he wouldn't like Wendy would probably not warn you about that. But yeah, like he comes in and says, boss, you need to see this, like I just walked outside and there's like some sort of I don't know, some electric discharge around this weird ship. Like it seems a bit like patched together. But the base alarm doesn't go off, and I don't know. I think our sensors are fried.
Oh no! The moon hopper. I run out.
It's near my base. I too run.
Okay, and well, you come outside. Let's try to switch over really quick. Cool, it even worked to some degree. And outside you see the moon hopper. Actually, let me like move heights there. And well, the moon hopper seems to be surrounded by electrical discharges that well, but strangely enough, like none of the base alarms go off, but you do see it occasionally touch the base. And when it does, like the lights just slightly dim.
Did I park on the power conduit?
Doesn't look like it.
Oh, I probably did.
Well,
God damn it.
and well, as you like look on, it seems to be getting worse.
So, on fire.
It's not on fire. However, it does appear to well, to deteriorate under the electric discharge.
Pull it out from the electricity.
Well, it has its own electricity.
God damn it. John Bowie.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
I can fix this. I can fix this. I
God
can
damn.
always fix this. Okay. So that ward I have is basically like a shield generator for me. I use like a Forces 3 effect and that to maybe get some like little protection from all this electricity flying around.
Sure, you can.
Yeah.
Let's
So,
do it, I suppose.
okay, so what's the difficulty?
Well, it's a level 3 effect, so it would be a 6 normally. Unless you have too many effects up.
Don't think I did. Oh, I do.
Oof.
Yes, I do. Bye-bye, gunnery training. It's a Forces effect. Do you have Forces, Hems?
Yeah, I have Forces 1.
You can help me. This is going to be a difficult role.
Air roll.
Cool.
No, difficulty 6 for you, arms.
Cool.
God bless. Okay, that's some protection. But you like see it, protection going up. It's only like a little bit, but it should should protect you for a few seconds, maybe enough to turn it off.
Few seconds, and the ward is against misfortune. It's all I need.
God bless.
I'll kick off and let the light gravity of Ceres guide me to it.
Now you're feeling quite confident.
I don't know if I have my jetpack or not, but I'm
Hmm.
assuming it flying in with a jetpack with all those electricity around would be a bad idea.
Yeah, it definitely
Yeah.
would be.
Well,
But yeah, gravity is pretty low, so you can probably do like a lot of like, well, or rather like one big long jump, and it would not be a bad
I
idea.
imagine it's like bunny hopping with sprints.
Yeah.
It's like take one step and then you're just 10 feet somewhere else.
I'm not even like quite sure, but I think if you if you like jump hard enough, you might even be reaching like enough velocity to leave this world, but not entirely sure on that.
Well, I don't have that much strength.
Well, like gravity is actually really shit here,
I'm pretty weak.
but yeah. Anyways, you like drift towards the ship, and well, give me like some intelligence. Let's make it like wits crafts. To like stop this, and that's going to be difficulty 8.
I mean, it's the same amount of dice.
Well,
It's
lucky for you.
15. Do my merits apply?
Mechanical aptitude will, I think like the other one as well, that hands it there loss.
Okay, so difficulty, so 15 dice at difficulty 5.
Yes.
I will burn a willpower. I remember the last time this has happened.
Wise choice. Well, you don't need to have for that one, Arms. Just, okay. That's good enough, I suppose. More than good enough, actually. And yeah, like, as you like,
Actually,
Yeah?
it isn't good enough yet. It won't be fully repaired. It needs 20.
well, that's not for the repairs. This
Oh.
is for, like, preventing it from getting further damage.
Okay.
So you don't need, like, a place in the repair facility. Because next I'm gonna say, you're gonna finagle something good here. And as you, like, approach, you, manage to precisely pull out one of your tools and manage to cut the wire that controls the electricity output. As you like fly by, and then and as the electricity gets slower, you manage to open up the door of the ship and glide right in. As it seems that as you don't as you like approached, it seems you managed to check the what's it called like the connection to the ship and managed to get somehow through. And well, do you notice that there was no atmosphere anymore on the ship? So you just like flew in and pressed the big button for an emergency shutdown.
Good old Big Red. Never failed me. I assume it's just a very large red button.
Yeah.
This is John. Of course, there's going to be a few large red buttons around just for him.
Yes. And
One day I will get my donut button.
yes. But yeah, you managed to turn it successfully off, and well, upon like quick inspection, it seems that the damage wasn't too bad for now, but it's gonna require some repairs. But you should be able to manage on your own.
Okay, so damage on the ship's not too bad. What about the security system on on the base? I forget what its name is now. Ranga.
Yeah, Rango. Well,
Oh God, Sam's gonna be pissed if he finds out.
oof. Well, luckily it's empty space. But yeah, well,
Wait, I think I can hear him.
oof. But yeah, as you like look at the base, you see like a few scorch marks, and then you can see the issue already. It seems like that your ship more or less seems to have created some sort of well, EMP attack accidentally, as something went wrong in the generator, which blinded the base, which meant that well, it could just discharge. But it's a bit worrying that no alarms went off. Must be a design flaw.
Only because it negatively impacted us. If it was impacting threat null, it would be a benefit. Just tell people I was trying to add some EMP weapons to it or something.
That means that would mean you not only created like some random weapon, but also lost control of it. I don't think that looks particularly good on you.
Oh, damn it. I don't know. No, I don't want to lose my baby.
But yeah, that's a problem for later. As we need to switch over to bacon. We're already pretty late. In fact, 11 minutes we're supposed to have ended. But okay, let's awaken Bacon from his slumber.
I'm awake. I'm just, as I said, I'm doing things in the background.
Well, what would you like to do?
Yeah, last time I was talking about business and stuff, right?
Yes, you did. Let's see. What was the exact thing? Yeah, like you essentially talked with Make Your Gold about selling your ship and setting up shop and stuff.
Hmm.
Well, rather the syndicate setting up shop.
Yeah. Well, what I have to do. Just let me. I want to delete this. No, wait. How do I delete this? No. Move this. Save this. I can't figure out how to monitor simple network management protocol on my computer. I'm a bit retarded.
Understandable.
Okay. Oh, what to do? What to do? I have honestly no idea. I didn't think anything. Oh, how much XP we should have again? It's 357, right?
I believe. Actually, no. Let me check real quick. What the others said. Oh, that's
Yeah, I
Well,
remember now. I have all spheres. That's important.
I was at 354, and I know I did not update mine from last session.
Okay, so he's right. It goes to 7. Amps also didn't update because it's bad.
Base.
Hmm.
oof. Okay. Well.
Yeah, like the thing I need to do
Yeah.
besides buying some vehicles. By the way, with the money that Allied is giving me, how many vehicles can I get?
Well, it's not gonna.
Uh,
You gotta go here exactly money, but
yeah, with the Wonder Dot, how
I
many
mean,
vehicles can I get?
it depends like what you want to get. Like
I
the
want one of each helicopters and the rest in cars.
okay. Then let me check. Like one of them is 4, the other one is 3, and the cars are like 2 each. And you get like what?
And I have how much?
I believe you should have. Let's see, like 6 wonder dots, so like 3 each, so it's like 18, and then you get yeah. That's 4, that's 3,
So
and
it's 4.
so you get like 5 like armored cars with a little bit left over.
I need to be more efficient. If we
Um,
cut down one armored car and add another transport, so yeah, I suppose that the transport is the cheaper helicopter, right?
well, it's different, but yeah, it is like not as well armed. It has like only the like machine guns essentially on it, but it can fit like a lot more people.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I would want one assault helicopter, 2 utility, and 4 armored vehicles.
Sure, that can be done. That was going via Food Tower, I believe. Well, once you send him the message, he can give you that within, well, considering the worth of it and the availability. Honestly, that got me luck die. I want to see how where things are. Damn. Okay. It's gonna take roughly 4 days to arrive.
Okay, that's honestly perfect. Now I need to get manpower for that I don't have. So I think I want to try something different because like I need someone to drive, right? And what is to drive the helicopter and the vehicles is housemanship.
It can be, but drive also works. But you know,
Right.
Hellship is a bit more universal, I suppose. That you can also fly ships
Right.
with it. At least
So it could be regular drive.
it could be regular drive. And if you plan to like use, you know, non-technocratic vehicles, then those could also be driven with drive, but not with enhancement.
Well, but the best I have accessible is Kelly with housemanship, and honestly, she really sucks at driving. I need to clone someone to drive for me.
Mm-hmm. I see. I see.
Or I need to really quick make something that can drive, but I don't think he should be.
Yeah, it would be more of a longer time investment for the most part.
Like, I could try to clone Ito.
Well,
Or
yeah.
actually, no, there are some random people in my settlement, right? Yeah, there's 2 Marines on here.
Yeah, veteran Marines. I don't know if they have drive or not. Let's check them.
They have shown housemanship and good dexterity.
God bless. So yeah, they can actually drive.
Hmm. Yeah, I will get into contact with them.
All right. Sure. Give me another luck die to see how many of them are actually here, because they're not like permanent residents. Oof. Okay.
None
Yeah.
of them. They just left.
Well, you get them. You get them on. You get them on a call, like one of them at least, and he's essentially about to leave. Already packing and you know, on its way out. Actually, yeah, he would probably yeah, he would actually be already on his merry way, like catching like one of the transports. And yeah, you get like some well, shitty ass connection with him, and not even like visuals, but only audio. And he says, "Yes, who's this? I'm sorry, I can't see the screen properly. It's cramped in here."
No, no, no. It's fine. It's Vyacheslav Stankici. I just wanted to get in contact with the people, but well, by the looks of it, you are going away from Gribenoy and Ceres, right?
Yes, I need to do some things outside. I've had my
All
fun,
right.
but
No, no, it's perfect. Do you plan ever returning?
yeah, sure. I'm gonna be back in a few days. I just need to finally figure out how to uh, how to get out of this other job properly. But whatever.
Right, yeah, a few days, that's doable. Now, one question, did you ever wanted to be cloned?
Cloned. I mean, I'm not really opposed to it. Is it like as long as the clone is not gonna come and kill me or something
No,
stupid
no,
like
no,
that?
no, it would be perfectly fine. You see, I'm just looking for competent people. I just got some helicopters and some very fancy new cars that are going to arrive like close to a week. And I wanted people, but we only have 3 people in Gribno. It would be better if all vehicles could be driven. So you get to drive a helicopter, and I can clone you to drive another helicopter.
I mean, I think he should roll to see if he's lying on that because of the whole Bowie clones.
Oof.
Or you can be your own co-pilot. Could also be fun. No one as trustable as yourself.
Oh, I mean, what would I have to do for this?
I mean, you just appear one day, I clone you. We can figure it out. The clone would probably be like under permanent hire, but if you want to hang out with your clone, I can just release him. I actually need to check the proper protocols on how that works.
I mean, if he's actually me, then like I don't want to be enslaved somewhere. So I think just treat him like you would treat me, and it should be
Uh,
fine.
yes, yes, it would be proper employment. I'm a very fair person. I treat everyone nice in my base. Even the random mushroom person I made.
Just like a bit too long of a silence there, and he says, yeah, okay. So you want me then to once I come back to do this?
Yes, yes, you can solve your business. It's going to even take time for the things to come back. But you can think about it if you really want to be cloned or not. I have free time.
Sure. I will think about that. And he says, gotta go. And like hangs up on you.
Right, now I have to actually research what is the protocol for cloning in the Technocratic Union.
Well, what, do you have like any preference, like what you were before? Like which methodology?
I don't even know what those were, so I don't care.
Okay, that's fair. Do you have like research or something?
Yes, I do have. I have 4 on research and a specialty on biology.
God bless. That would definitely apply. So give me like intelligence research. Because you were a progenitor, you will get it at a 4.
Alright, it would be like intelligence research.
Yes.
Right, and you said at a 4,
Yes.
or I misheard.
Yes, at a 4.
Okay.
Because you're a progenitor, and that's mostly progenitor territory. God bless. Okay, that seems good to me. And yeah, the biology thing would definitely apply. And well, with 9 successes, you get like a pretty clear picture, more or less. These are, like clones. Well, for the most part, like quote unquote normal people, although their choice of employment is usually rather limited. Like, for example, the progenitors clone like a bunch of them for like the what's it called again? Like the black suits, for them to be working as as more or less like low tier grunts. And while only like certain factions within like the Union, like the Adamites, treat them like second class citizen, they technically are proper members of the Union, albeit lower ranking than than most others. Although there have been some cases of them rising through the ranks when it's particularly outstanding individual. So potential is upwards. Well, while you're at the subject of regulations, if they're done like even if they're done if they're done properly, they usually have like some sort of like downside involved in them. And well, that's and the downside is that they are sort of like not as long lived, and within like areas that have like the consensus active, as that takes its toll on them, and they tend to well expire after a few years or more or decades, like naturally, especially if they are artificially aged. And well, as for the entire protocol itself, you're more or less allowed to like do whatever you want. But if it's human in quotation marks, like they usually treat it with some minimum of dignity, usually. Anyways, but it's not binding, so to say. And well, of course, there's not really that much regulation overall, just a bit. And I guess with Nexus you would also know that the sphere requirement for like a proper one is actually quite high. Like most people talk about mastering the science of mind and life at the very least.
That was I was hearing the high need for mind. Let me check the book. But yeah, no, that's perfect. I can clone someone and like, yeah, here's the contract. You're going to spend 5 years working in my crew. After that, you are free to go and do whatever you want, but if you can stay with us, and by the way, you are going to live not very long, so that's an issue.
Well, ironically enough, yeah, but my sisters sure willing to give you that too. If they like their life expectancy rises a lot if they stay within like low paradoxical areas and such as a construct, or well, in case of Gripnoy, you have already noticed that there is basically no paradox there. So they might
Yeah.
be living more than just a few years. Probably still like a bit diminished, but still, a bit longer life. And honestly, if you do some maintenance, you might be able to like let them live longer, which you might be able to leverage.
Yeah, that works. Fuck yeah, I need Mind 5 to do a proper clone. Man, it really sucks. I don't have Mind 5. It's so bullshit that you can do all these retarded things with one sphere at 5, but no, you need to have Mind at 5 to create life and spirit and prime. You
No.
can explode everything with just and matter 5, but no, if you want to create someone, you need every single sphere.
Yeah, I know. But well, you don't need necessarily like Spirit 5. Like that's essentially just when if you want to like give it a soul.
Yeah, but I'm a proper Christian. I want my things to have souls.
That's
So you don't make gingers?
No.
just clone someone away. Why is this ginger? Ah, fuck. It has no soul. Back to the lab, and the other one gets assembled. Well, I think actually, yeah, you might be aware of this to some degree. I think there's some with like Dimension Science 5 on Ceres.
But it won't matter. Like I first need to get someone with Mind 5 and Life 1 and Prime 1.
Actually, you have yeah, you probably would have received like some message about it from like Lewis Doyle like a day or two ago. Not sure about the exact time frame, but he was looking for someone with mastery over the mind sciences as well.
Right? I guess I would have to get in contact with him. But it's very late and I need to go, so I think I will stay with my 19 minutes.
Okay. I suppose that works. Just gonna write down that you're gonna meet with Lewis next time, because I think neither of us will remember otherwise. And well, while I write this down, I guess I'm gonna nominate Ally to do the honors and roll a 1d4 to see who's gonna go first.
No, let me go first. I really need to go.
Okay, if you have that much that little time, then yeah, sure, go first.
Right. In character, fuck, getting crew is much harder than I expected. That's why they didn't believe me when I said I was going to make myself. Out of character, I have no idea what happened today, but I'm almost done with my work. I just need to get SNMP working.
Good job, I suppose.
Also, let me roll my destiny.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's see. Yes. Okay, so you have that done. So do you need any willpower?
Oh yeah, do I get one for visionary?
Sure. You have the new
Alright,
version for sure.
I'm almost full again. So yeah, I'll be off.
Okay, and well, take 3 XP.
Right, already put it there.
Okay. Alright, well, Alright, now you can roll 1d3.
Oh, and I remember rolling a 1d3 for.
Like, who goes next?
Ah,
Ems, in character artifact, your thoughts? Ems? Oh god, he's dead. Did he drop from the call?
Died from the heat.
What heat?
His pale British body cannot take.
Oh right, I forgot, like, Brits start dying if temperature rises above 20 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
But it's those damn Frenchmen in Brussels. They're trying to smoke them out.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna go with you, next, Nick.
Out of character thoughts. I really thought Bossman was the one who got us Fluvia.
Yeah,
How did we get Fluvia?
I'm not quite sure, but I thought it was, Ems as well. Not gonna
Okay,
lie.
so I'm not. So I wasn't being an asshole when I said, "Yeah, go to Bossman and see how he got Fluvia."
Yeah, I was actually hoping like some player would know it, but oh well.
In character thought. Ah, why is my baby so temperamental? Why did she attack Rangu base? Why?
She's so angry. You didn't pay enough attention to her.
I got to upgrade her. She's been acting up a lot.
Ah, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Okay. Very good. We're gonna do willpower later, and I guess since Ems is still dead, you can go.
What you need?
Oh, Ems is
oh,
here.
there he is.
There he is. Well, Ems, before we lose you again, in character, not character thoughts.
Out of character. Wow, it was quite active this session, to be honest. And in session, oh gosh, I wish I was in the room. I wish I was on the call with Sam O'Neill and John Bowie, because it sounded quite fun.
It was nice.
I'm gonna fucking kill John.
Wow.
It's never good at answering questions. Getting distracted.
That's certainly the truth. Okay, that's quite something. And well, next up, Allied.
Hello.
In character, not of character thoughts.
In character thoughts. Why the fuck is it so hard to find somebody to just build me a giant, like, to build me an AI?
I mean,
Like, I know it was hard to, like, produce them and stuff, but, like, there's a difference between being hard to produce and just being really difficult and obtuse to try to get to who makes them, you know?
well, you're in the wrong environment for it, for the most part.
Well, you know what? I was not aware of that fact. I thought everybody here was a crack master of their field, like I and Hyde. But nay, they are bad at their jobs.
I mean, Hyde also like takes forever to make a droid.
No. I more meant just masters of our field in general. Hyde can build a base as long as he's got scrap metal. So, you know.
Well, like depends. Like he actually had like like people helping him out with that. Like he didn't do it alone.
Hyde did it himself, and nobody will ever change my mind otherwise.
Apparently so.
It was all Hyde.
I see. Makes perfect sense. Okay.
I mean, I just put more emphasis on the crack. Like for your crack crew.
Out of character. I spent my entire time trying to get this fucking AI thing, and that's it.
Yeah.
Little disappointed in that, but that's how life is.
A disappointment.
Now we need to waste 2 weeks in character so I can find out if they're gonna fuck it up at the end of that month.
I mean, it would be funny. That would be
If
very
they
funny.
did it in like a single week, like I would be in awe. Yes.
I mean, that's not probably possible. I mean, I guess if they roll like double the success word, we still have to calculate. They would maybe like go and allow it, but otherwise, no, it's gonna be the 2 weeks. Also, while we're at that, do you know by any chance how many crewmen you have on your base?
Fly base.
Yes.
What like altogether personnel wise?
Like the ones that are in your base directly.
Only directly in my base, like crew though.
Yeah, like crewman, like like for the linked sheet crewman.
I don't know. 1, 2, 3. Are we counting Futao and his people as well, or no?
Like
Or are we talking strictly just void engineers?
like strictly void engineers that are with you. Because like the other ones are not like proper like crewmen. They're actually like a bunch of Cindy's. I just like use the same sheet for them.
In Piku base, 16. Just in Piku base, counting myself and Danielle.
Oh no, I meant like the generics, generic crewmen.
Oh, okay. Hold on. 8. 30. You said just in Piku base, not any of the add-ons.
Yeah.
I have 4 crewmen, 2 medics, and 8 marines. So 14 void engineer personnel in Piku base
Wow.
that are generics.
I would say like since they only would be like helping out occasionally, since they like have their normal duties and stuff like that, I would say like each of the like regular crewmen, like not the medics of course, but someone that actually has computers.
Yeah.
They would be able to like provide like one extra die per person for that. And for the rest, well, if you want more people, you have to essentially like work for it. Have to like talk to well, not talk to, but finagle some like bureaucratic shit essentially to free up more people. Like you're gonna get the ones in the electric repair facility because well, they probably wouldn't be that good at it, but perhaps from the like proper repair facility.
There's 36 there.
Yes, and well,
I'm just gonna abuse my privilege and be like, all right, here's the quick lunch break rundown.
oof. Well, you would like properly roll for like the different facility for the facility, but yeah. We'll see how efficient it is. Like probably like something like one extra person per success or something like that.
What do you want me to roll?
I guess we can do it right now. Sure. Give me like some like wits politics. Difficulty would be just a 6. Not too difficult.
7. I'm gonna willpower this bitch because why not? 7 at 6. Willpower spent.
If any specialties.
Cunning.
Cunning, huh?
Well, you're having me do wits
Sure.
politics. That's a bit of a hot one.
I mean, it's not that unknown, but sure, it can be applied. So you could get like 6 extra people for this.
Damn, that's not really that much. Oh well.
It's just 6 extra dice. I'm sorry.
Oh, they're extra dice. Okay.
Yeah, like each extra person.
I thought. Okay, no, I'm retarded. Never mind. No, that's pretty decent.
Yeah. Okay. Sure, let me note that down as well.
So that means that's 10 extra dice that they're going to be rolling for the AI project.
Yeah. Well,
God help us and watch.
I mean, imagine like actually, you know, if it bot is hard enough, then you will still get an AI at the end.
So I have Romney and 10 other. So 10 dice plus Romney plus Cerebrum plus John and Nament. That should be enough to get that done in a month. Well, give or take ish, right?
Probably, yeah. You can like she's gonna give you like the stuff to buy as well, so yeah, no, should be no problem as long as you can get the stuff built quick enough. Or like put down. You probably need like only like something like a shed for the start. If you really want to go minimalistic. But yeah.
I mean, I'm just gonna take it to John's base.
Oof.
Like what she needs to build it, and then I'm gonna have it installed. I think I'm to take up Mr. Goldstein with his installation of shit,
Mm-hmm.
using his boys to put them up, and then I'm gonna leave because I can't really find any technician crew like to come handle Grimnoid. So since they're already bringing humans here, I mean, I guess I could always kidnap them, but that'd be weird then.
I mean, like the syndicate is willing to give you like some random schmucks from Earth with the regular shipment, but you know they would.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got to take them up on that offer, and the other offer too of sending Lewis prisoners to experiment on. So you know,
prisoners. I see. That's how it is. But yeah, sure that kind of works out.
well, yeah, you don't use good God-fearing Cindy boys and shoot them and then go, this one didn't revive. I guess we could use clones. It's not as fun though.
That's true. But the clones are also like very science intensive, as you've seen with Bacon, and also like pretty success intensive. It's quicker than making you know, it's quicker than you know, some other stuff. But at the end of the day, it's well, it has like its own downsides and upsides. And
Yeah, so we'll use prisoners that will be told that their life, you know, their prison sentence will be decreased or whatever, and completely lie about it, and then when they, you know, get Danny DeLito, oh no, how could this happen?
Oof. Okay, where the fuck is this chick here? Okay, and well, does anyone need willpower? Probably, right?
I need willpower.
Okay.
Crusader.
Yes, sure, get one. Anyone else need a willpower? Of willpower?
I need willpower.
Okay, well, I'm still directing today. Well, you misdirected at what? I mean, sorry.
Deprived.
It was John who misdirected him, to be fair. I did. I took charge of some little projects, like the Time Free, which I set out to do.
This is true, you got him to do that. So take one for sure, and well, what was John's thing again?
Hacker.
Well, you certainly hacked that robot today to be faster.
Yeah.
So, you get that. And I suppose that's 3 XP for everyone. And does anyone to buy something?
No, not yet.
EXP, right?
So close to getting the Pokeballs.
Yeah, 3 XP.
I'm gonna buy up from Matter
What
1
is-
to Matter 5.
What is everybody's total XP?
357 now.
Oh, it's 360 now.
360, okay.
What?
God bless.
360 now.
How do I keep being behind in XP?
We had this whole conversation where it's like, yeah, we're at 357 now. And that now with 3 more.
I've gone from unable to do math and accelerating my shit to unable to do math and actively hindering myself.
Like this to yourself.
So you said it's 360.
360.
Yep.
Okay.
Complete circle.
Okay. So actually, you know what? What I'm gonna do?
Give us more XP.
No. You already have way more than you need to. But yeah.
You're gonna pin it so we know where the fuck we're sitting at?
Well, I'm gonna ping, and then pin.
Okay.
Man, he has so much fucking XP. This is unreal.
But yet we still can't do things we want to do.
What do you mean? Okay, hold on. That's not a Radama or XP issue. We're doing this to ourselves. We keep finding out bigger and bigger chunks.
Yeah. Like,
And then going, how could this happen to us?
You know, if things were cheaper, we would need less XP and would
What-
demand less.
What do you mean
Wait,
if things were
what?
cheaper?
Get a grimoire.
I gotta try. I'm putting in the effort for all of us.
What? This is just like fucking,
Do you not want cheaper stuff?
No, I'm completely fine at the current cost value of everything.
I'm gonna be greedy.
oh god bless. Okay.
That's fair.
I guess say goodbye to the bots.
Goodbye, bots.
Goodbye,
bots.
bots.
Goodbye.
Alright, Radama, I want to
bots.
buy Matter 2 and 3 now.